Alright, we're going to tame this Nidhog. First, I'm going to use my macro to eat meat. Fill up my griffin. Alright. So we'll just start putting arrows in them. Getting them tied down. I usually just leave my griffin there just so that it has something to attack. So I like to put as many arrows in him as possible, and then once he's getting slow like this, like he's moving really slowly, that's nice because then he can't attack you near as easily. Because he's moving much slower. He should be knocking out here pretty soon. Let's get his attention and try and drag him away from the situation. But normally they will fly like 2 miles away and then turn around and come back, and that means that they're really close to being tame. We shall see. A stupid little Barunda got rattled with him. Okay, now he's taking off. Alright. They'll fly about a mile away, and then they'll come back when they're ready. And hopefully there's nobody in between you and them that will interfere with them. Or you may have to go up and interact and kill whatever animal that it's trying to aggro to. But now he's aggroing back on me, he's come back around. So a few more arrows and he should knock out. There he goes, and he knocked out on my roof. So we'll just come up here. And we'll lay down. Feeding trough. Now I have actual carnivore feed, that's what we're going to throw in here. And then I have his saddle right here. And so as you can see, he's now taming for us. He has full wildness and full fatigue, so he hasn't taken any hits. And generally what I like to do is sit on an animal so that you have a really good view around you of any other animals that could come up and hit him and obviously ruin the tame or severely mess it up. Some people will build little cages basically that they fly the Nidhogg into, or any animal to be honest, and then they shut the door and then they knock them out, and that way they're in a cage. I really don't find that necessary. Most of the time I can get through a tame no problem, especially on this server. It's a 15 times, so the tame should go relatively quickly. Okay, so you can create carnivore feed in a cooking pot. It's ridiculous to do. It's way easier to go in town and punch barrels and collect gold and then just buy it from the merchant. Way easier, so much less hassle. You just go and punch a couple barrels, buy some feed, go and tame, and you're immediately ready. He's still sitting at the same. Nidhoggs do take a little bit longer, and he is a level 80, which I was hoping for 100, but it is what it is. Alright, so the taming is now at 2/3. One more bite and then he should tame. And we'll see, from being a level 80 and taming it perfectly, we'll see what it comes out to be. I'm thinking probably 110, something like that. So, and we can actually take a look at his stats here and see that he's got 2100 or 2200 health. He's got 720 for stamina, and then 185% for damage. Really, those are the only stats that we care about. So we can see how those change once he comes up here. Once it tames, you'll actually get a box that pops up to have you name it, so you'll know that it has tamed. So we can go ahead and name him. And then we can check out his stats here. So he's up to 2,500 for health, he's got 1,000 for stamina, and then he's 248% for damage. So pretty good stats. We got a nice little up, and he wound up being at 119 per level. And something that I like to do right away is set him to passive and set him to not follow me. And then we can go ahead and throw the saddle on him. We'll go ahead and grab our carnivore feed back here. I don't know why the name didn't stick. There we go. Alright guys, and that is how you tame a Nidhogg in Dark and Light. Next I'll use all of the castle building materials and build up a real nice castle. I just started back on this server a few days ago, so